A professional thief in the Old West, whose story was once told by Paul Harvey. This thief's name stirred fear, just as the desert wind stirred the tumbleweeds. He terrorized the Wells Fargo stage line for 13 years, pulling off his robberies in the Sierra Nevadas and spooking even the most rugged frontiersmen. In journals from San Francisco to New York, his name became synonymous with the danger of the frontier. During his reign of terror in the late 1800s, he's credited with stealing the cash bags away from 29 different stagecoach crews, and he did it all without firing a shot. His weapon was his reputation. His ammunition was intimidation. He covered his face with a black hood, and no victim ever saw him. No artist ever sketched his features. No sheriff could ever track his trail. He never fired a shot or took a hostage. He didn't have to. His presence was enough to paralyze. His name? Black Bart. He was a hooded bandit armed with a deadly weapon, a weapon described with one word: fear. Everyone was afraid of Black Bart. But as it turns out, he wasn't anything to be afraid of. When the hood finally came off of Black Bart, when the authorities tracked down the thief, they didn't find a bloodthirsty bandit from Death Valley. They found a mild-mannered druggist from Decatur, Illinois. The man the papers pictured storming through the mountains on horseback was in reality so afraid of horses that he rode to and from his robberies in a buggy. He was Charles E. Bowles, the bandit who never once fired a shot, because he never once loaded his gun. Black Bart was feared as a thief, but he had plenty of his own fears. We all battle fear. Fear of failure, fear of death, fear of tomorrow, to name just a few. And our Creator knows that we suffer from fear. That's why the most frequent command in the Bible is some form of fear not. The cure for fear is always the same: faith. Faith in a God who promised that He'd never leave us or forsake us. True faith will always defeat fear. The Apostle Paul said in 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control."
Thank you for listening to Encouragement. If you've been refreshed, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share a little encouragement with someone you love. Encouragement is a podcast from Family Radio. These stories are just a taste of the stories you can hear every day. Listen at familyradio.org or find more encouragement on the Family Radio app.